zimmedari and responsibility of tabligh of this deen. He exhorted them, La tusawwidu wajhi yawm al-qiyamah, in fulfilling this responsibility of propagating my deen to the four corners of the world. Do not become a source of embarrassment to me on the day of judgment. Allah will say to him, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, what do you want? Ask, it will be granted. He will say, Ya Allah, begin the hisab. Begin the hisab. My ummah cannot wait anymore. They are suffering too much. The riwayat comes, pulpits, thrones will be sent down for the Anbiya alayhimu salatu wassalam. Anbiya will be sitting on their thrones. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, when my throne comes, I will not sit on it, because I fear that by sitting on it, it may take me away to Jannat. And if I go into Jannat, what will happen to my ummah? He says, I will not break the order of Allah also. I will place my hand on the throne, but I will not sit on the throne. And I will beseech my Allah, Ya Rabbi ummati ummati, Ya Rabbi ummati ummati. And he will carry on beseeching, and he will carry on begging until finally, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, Allah will give him permission that go into Jahannam also and take your ummah out of Jahannam. He says, I will carry on going and I will carry on begging Allah until Malik, the keeper of Jahannam, will say, Ya Muhammad, ma tarakta li ghadabi rabbika fi ummatika min niqma. O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, you have not left any chance for the anger of your Rabb on your ummah. Such a Nabi, which facet of the ummah today is a source of coolness to that Nabi? The youth, the shamelessness of the youth of this ummah is like an arrow that is being fired at that Mubarak heart in Medina Munawwara. The shamelessness and the openly parading in the bazaars of the daughters and mothers of this ummah is like an arrow that is being fired at that Mubarak heart in Medina Munawwara. The lies and treachery and deception of the businessmen of this ummah is like an arrow that is being fired at that Mubarak heart in Medina Munawwara. May we be sacrificed on that Mubarak Nabi. 1 billion arrows, 1 billion arrows being fired at his heart, and still he is saying, Ya Rabbi ummati ummati, Ya Rabbi ummati ummati. I respected brothers, it was not my intention to speak very long. We don't know if we will live to see another Ramadan. We don't know if we will see the Hilal of Eid also. Every one of us in this gathering, these nights are given to us for sincere tawbah. From the bottom of our hearts, make sulah with Allah. Make sulah with Allah and ask Allah from the bottom of our hearts, oh my Allah, you forgive me. We know the wrongs, we know the treacheries, we know what is going on in our homes and in what is going on in our lives. But make that sincere intention that we will make 100% attempt to come onto the obedience of Allah. And first and foremost, from now till I die, I will not make another salah qaza. 5 times salah I will make in the masjid. And make tawbah from the bottom of the heart that we have turned our back on the day of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the night of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the cry and concern of Rasul Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And on this Mubarak night, make ahad, oath, throw ourselves in the court of Allah that, Ya Allah, you accept me like you accepted Sahaba. Accept my wealth, accept my life, and take me to the four corners of the world to raise your name and the name of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah Ta'ala give each and every one of us tawfiq.